Hello there and welcome back to the Chap's Guide, the channel where we go on a journey of exploration into the topics of men's style, self-development and of course personal grooming. And today, well, you join me in an absolutely glorious late morning in springtime here in the UK. The sun is beating down and it's time for an outdoor shave of the day. Now, I haven't had one of these with you for quite some time. I did quite a few in 2020, but just got out of the habit of doing it, and today I thought it was time to come and explore the shaving again outdoors because the weather's so glorious. It's sinful just to do it in the bathroom. So let's enjoy a bit of nature. The blossom is on the trees. I can hear the birds singing. Let's get down and have a shave. So what am I going to be using today? Well, I'm going to use some new products today. I mean, I'm going to use this as an opportunity not just for you to watch me shaving, but to talk about some of my favorite products here. So what am I going to apply? What am I going to use? Well, one of my all-time favorites is Executive Shaving's Citrus Kiss. It's an absolutely glorious shave cream and I love it, and we'll talk more about that as we go on. And what am I going to use to shave? Well, today I shall be using this Mirka 33C. Little razor, not very spectacular to look at, quite light in the hand, and it does just a great shave. I use it typically as a travel razor, but it does a good job, and that's what I'll be using today. And inside that Mirka 33C, I have got a brand new Derby Extra razor blade, never been used before. So let's get going. So before I do anything, I'm going to wet the face. Just so as you know, I'm at my outdoor shaving station, which is just in front of me here. I'll give you a shot of that in a moment so you know what it's all about. And I'm going to just put some water on the face. I'm not using any other pre-shave. Just wet the old face. And I've taken, whoops, dropped my towel. I've taken the opportunity of pre-lathering that wonderful Executive Shave stuff, shave cream, on my, this is a Yaki 24mm, as you can see, tuxedo brush, and I'm just going to get that on the face. And if you wonder if I'm looking this way, I'm in front of a big mirror, but it's just over here. So my apologies if I'm staring away from you, but that's where the razor is, sorry, the mirror is. So it's a glorious day right now, although to be honest, when I got up this morning, it was literally sub-zero. The cars were covered in a thick layer of frost and it didn't look too clever at all, but it's brightened up fabulously as the day's gone on, and I've got lots to do today, lots of work to do outdoors, so it's the perfect day to have some good weather. Now this Executive Shaving Citrus Kiss, oh, it's glorious. I mean, I have to say, if you've watched any of my previous outdoor shaves of the day, you will know that I've got a strong favouring towards citrus, lemony, particularly limey fragrances. And you know, I've often talked about Taylorsville Bond Street, their new zesty lime, fantastic. But this is awesome. I mean, I've been using this for a while, a couple of years. This is my second or third pot of this stuff, and oh, it's great. The fragrance is subtle but beautiful, and it goes on perfectly. All Executive Shaving stuff does. I'm a big fan of their bay rum cream as well, that's lovely. But this Citrus Kiss is glorious, absolutely glorious, and it's a pleasure just to lather on. Of course, this is the fun bit. There we go. Right, so Mirka 33C, gonna dip it in the water. If you're wondering, I've got a little mug of hot water here. That's where I keep my blade clear of detritus, and let's get on with the shave. Yeah. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Derby Extra blade, but you know, I've got a box of them, got to use them. So there we are. Oh, it's nice to feel the wind on one's face when you're shaving again. I've forgotten what an exquisite experience that it is to shave outdoors. To feel the sun on your skin as you're shaving away. Wonderful. And that beautiful fragrance from the cream just makes it even better. So the weather's shaping up now. It's early spring in many respects. The clock's only changed the other week, and hopefully we're in for a good summer this year. I mean, we had a good summer last year, but of course life was very restricted. Hopefully this year we're on the right direction here. Had my vaccination a while ago, and starting to feel a bit safer now. You know, the world feels like normality will return, which is nice. Not quite at the end of that tunnel yet, but we're getting there. So there we go. Now the Merkur 33C, pretty standard razor really, nothing special. Merkur is a very good German brand from Solingen in Germany, and they do make fine engineered items. To be fair, the Germans, they are a race that knows how to make things, which is fabulous. You know, if you've ever owned a German car, German washing machine, German razor, can't go far wrong. And you can't really go far wrong with the 33C. You know, it's a 3-piece non-adjustable razor. Put a blade in there, gives you a pretty standard neutral shave. And that was 2 days of stubble there. I'm shaved for a couple of days, and it's a holiday weekend here, and took it all off lovely. So I'm going to have a little second dash now through. So I'm going to do 2 passes today. I'm not working today or tomorrow. I'm having a few days off, so I don't need to be clinically shaved, but I'm definitely going to enjoy a second pass. And the fragrance, it is there. It's absolutely one of my all-time favourites, this one. And modestly priced as well. You know, they make some fantastic products, executive shaving. If you're not familiar with them, I'm not endorsed by them in any way, incidentally. I just like using their products. And these are rather good. As I say, if you can turn a chore into something which is pleasurable, it's no longer a chore, and I feel that way about shaving when I get to use products of this nature. They are superb. Oh, just such a lovely slick experience putting it on the skin. It's a pleasure to shave. I love that smell too. Wonderful. Enhanced by the fragrances of the outdoors today here in southern England. Absolutely delightful. If only it was like this all the time. Right, so just get back in for that second pass and we'll whip this off. I'm not going to shave against the grain. I'm not going to put my skin through that. I'm just shaving across the grain on the larger spaces, and just keeping it nice and tight, nice and close. There we go. Don't want any open arteries today. Lots to do. Right. That's a pleasure. So I hope the weather's good wherever you are. I know we've got viewers, subscribers all over the world, and hence we're all in different climates. If you're in the northern hemisphere at the moment, hopefully you're bathed in the sun like I am at the moment too. But that's not guaranteed, and certainly in this country tomorrow it'll probably be raining or snowing or something of that nature. April always has a little trick up its sleeve, but there we go. We'll face that bridge when we come to it, eh? Okay, starting to feel good now. The skin, do enjoy a good shave. It's better. Oh yeah, wonderful. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm literally, figuratively, enjoying the sounds of nature, you know. It's rather lovely. I try and spend as much time as I can outdoors this time of year. Time of rebirth, everything coming to life. You see, you know, young animals being born and the like. Well, there we go. A few little nicks, but nothing spectacular to speak of there. So I'm going to leave it at 2 passes today. As I say, I'm not going for some superhuman shave today. So I'm just going to wash that off. I've got some clear water in here. It's tepid, it's not cold. Just get that excess shaving cream off the skin. Ah, feels good, feels lovely, wonderful. So, what's my regime? If you've seen one of my previous shaves, you're not going to be surprised today. I'm going to use some Humphreys witch hazel today. I believe witch hazel does a fantastic job of looking after the skin after we've just shaved. So if I say, not really any nicks, but you know, it's wonderful. It's an astringent, closes the pores, and it also protects you from any infections or anything like that. Only a little dash in the hand, and I just wet the face, rub it in, rub it into the pores, close everything up, and just make sure it's protecting the skin. Part of my regime. And it's a skin toner, so you can use it everywhere on the face, and it just makes you feel looked after, I think. Lovely. Right, so after using the Citrus Kiss shaving cream, which I have to say, superb, highly recommended, I'm going to follow that up with, what else can I follow it up with, but the Citrus Kiss aftershave balm. Now, also produced by Executive Shaving. I should say the Citrus Kiss, I think it's around about £15, something like that, for 200 millilitres. It lasts me 4 to 6 months. You know, I do use shaving materials in rotation with other products, but I find that one lasts a long time. You only need a little bit, goes a long way. Now, the shave balm is perfectly fragranced in exactly the same way. So you really feel as if you're looking after your skin with that beautiful suite of products which smell the same. Just one little pump into the hand, that's all I tend to use. It's all that's necessary. Rub it into the hands and then onto the face. Ah, and again, that beautiful scent is just, you know, enhanced. Oh, there's an airplane. Enhanced by that extra layer of balm. It goes into the skin very beautifully. It absorbs very quickly, and it feels just lovely. It leaves the skin feeling utterly protected and well looked after. Absolutely glorious, that. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely glorious. All gone in. It's non-greasy. It's beautiful stuff. And yeah, I really feel lemony right now, or citrusy I should say. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to top off my shave today with a little bit of fragrance. I do enjoy a little bit of cologne, you will have noticed if you watch this channel, and today's no exception. I'm going to use a cologne which I haven't actually featured on the channel before. This is a eau de toilette called Dunhill D, and as you can see, I think the only thing on the only font on there is the little D. Now, Dunhill D is one of the collection of Dunhill colognes, which I highly recommend because they're very modestly priced. About £20 this one was. Lasts a good while, and it's classically gentlemanly. I think it's got a lovely fragrance to it. What does it smell of? It smells, well, as you can imagine, of citrus. It's a bit lemony, a bit of mint, bit of pepper, a little bit of orange. Perfect to follow up the Citrus Kiss products I've just used. Also in there's a bit of lavender, a bit of florality, perfect for, you know, spending time in the outdoors. And in the base there's the masculinity. You get a bit of wood, a bit of cedar wood, a bit of musk, a bit of sandalwood, everything that a gentleman needs on a summer's day. Very summery, I would say. And I'm going to just apply that. I'm not going to rub it into the skin because obviously I've just shaved, and I'm not going to wipe that balm off by rubbing something which is alcohol based into it, but I've just strategically squirted it around so I got that lovely scent, and it is very, very appropriate for the spring and the summer. Dunhill D, you know, Dunhill do some fantastic fragrances, and this is no exception, but it's a summer one. It's certainly not something I ever wear in the winter time. When the sun comes out, that's when my Dunhill D comes out, and it is classically beautiful. I mean, it's been around since 1996, so it's not a young fragrance, but it works rather well for me. So there we go. That was our shave of the day in the outdoors here in southern England. Now for the rest of the day I've got some work to do, fix a fence and do some other things around the land, and I can do so looking my best, looking sharp, and with the slight hint of citrus around me all day, which is, you know, morale boosting if nothing else, is it not? I hope you're enjoying the spring wherever you are, and taking the opportunity to get outdoors, soak up the rays and enjoy nature's bounty, the wonderful things that we see around us. It's great for the old mental health as well as, you know, the physical health as well. So I shall leave you in good health now, gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you again in our next video, and until then, please take care of yourselves.